Winchester makes a very good BB copy of the 1911 pistol, which is great for teaching someone how to shoot a 1911, except for one problem. The gun is the same weight, has a blowback slide, but the 1911 is normally carried in what's called a cocked and locked position. The hammer back around in the chamber and the slide locked in position by this slide safety. When the gun is drawn, you use your thumb to pull it into firing mode. One simple motion and it's live. Now the Winchester BB version of the 1911 operates similarly, except for one problem. For some reason, some idiot decided we ought to put a second safety on the slide safety. You can't just push it down with your thumb. You have to push this small button here on the slide safety to have it come down. This cuts in a great deal to its usefulness as a trainer. Now this is easily changed. Unlike the regular 1911, which rivets the slide safety in place, on the Winchester BB model, it's held in place by a small Phillips head screw. Now I've spread out some paper towels on my table here for the simple reason that once you get this small screw out, if you drop it on the table, it'll bounce and you'll never find it again because it's absolutely tiny, and getting a replacement would be difficult. Once you get that screw out, put your hand on the slide safety to keep it in place, then turn it over and simply pull it up, and a small plastic wafer and then a metal cylinder with a spring is what makes that second safety work. You just remove them from the gun. Now there's a small ball bearing on a spring, so you don't want to turn the gun upside down and allow that to fall out. You want to keep it in this orientation. And the procedure here is pretty simple. You simply put the slide safety back in, hold the grip safety down here in place so that this will go into a hole in the grip safety, and push it in. Now while holding this up against the gun so that you don't lose that ball bearing, turn the gun over, lay it down so the pressure is on the slide safety, retrieve the screw. It's more difficult than it sounds. Put the screw back in the slot. This will help if you have a magnetic screwdriver. Tighten up the screw, and now you're ready to use this gun as a true trainer. When you draw it, you have only to do the thumb motion without having to actuate the second safety with your other hand. So it becomes a very realistic training experience for shooting the real gun. That's all there is to it.